While most sporting events are controlled and somewhat calm, no matter how much preparation goes into them, the organizers can't always account for crazy things happening, especially when the players or competitors have a wild side. While we have countless clips that prove not all sports people know how to behave, we've chosen 15 of our top craziest moments that show just how insane things can get. Before we begin, make sure you hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Trust me, you're going to want to stick around for more videos after this one. Number 1. Car pushed over finish line after he ran out of fuel. Who needs tow rope, right?
It's a 7-time champion. He's going to give him a push.
I got my man Jimmy Jam coming to
How about that?
Number 2. Dirt bike proposal. Dirt bike rider Jeremy Durst came up with an inventive way to propose to his girlfriend despite it almost giving her a heart attack. After the shock and tears of happiness subsided, I feel Jeremy may have had to jump back on his bike to escape his girlfriend's wrath after that dirty dirt bike proposal. Number 3. Fighter messing around loses the fight. This fighter was clearly not taking things seriously, acting more like a cartoon character than a boxer. Unfortunately for him, the laughs he got from the crowd didn't help him win the fight.
He's making a lot of facial gestures here. Up a bit. Oh, complete sign of disrespect.
4. Table tennis player sits down. Playing any sports can get tiring after giving it your all for so long. Well, this table tennis player decided that he needed a little rest in the middle of the game. Unbelievably, he continued to play as well. I'm surprised he didn't flag down a hot dog vendor while he was at it. Number 5. Jack Miller drinks from boot. If there was ever a champion who knows how to party, it would be Jack Miller. Who else would choose to drink champagne out of a sweaty boot when facing his applauding fans? To make things worse, he even asked for a top-up before launching the boots into the crowd. Something tells me that the champagne shoey won't catch on in fancy restaurants. Number 6. Dan Hurley celebration. Dan Hurley is the embodiment of how some guys act when they're out with the boys compared to when they're out with their parents. Dan hilariously goes from a crazy chest bump to a sophisticated handshake in a matter of seconds.
How about that? First-year coach emotional.
Number 7. Dinosaur water ski tricks. I have it under good authority that this next clip was a deleted scene from Jurassic Park. This talented water skier proves that not even an inflatable T-Rex suit can stop him from pulling off crazy tricks. If he came across a real T-Rex, however, that could be a different story. Number 8. Bikers crash and fight. When these bikers accidentally crashed, one of the men got angry and punched the other one. That's no way to act, especially after he let him jump on the back of his bike. Some people are just so ungrateful, right? Number 9. Anthony Hembrick dance. If Anthony Hollywood Hembrick put as much effort into his boxing as he did his choreography skills, he may not have been knocked out during the first round by Booker T. Word.
Very confident, and he puts on a show.
Number 10. Underwater boxing. These days, most sports events get called off in wet conditions, but not when it comes to underwater boxing. It's crazy how people come up with different ways to change sports. What's next? Basketball in space? Number 11. Boban Marjanovic taunts players. To play basketball professionally, players typically have to be tall. But when it comes to Boban Marjanovic, the 7'4" giant towers over the other players like they're children. During one game, he trolled the other players by holding the ball above his head like a school bully. Number 12, ref gets kicked during fight. This ref instantly regretted getting in between these two fighters. While it was obviously an accident, it didn't stop the ref from going home with a red footmark on his cheek. At least the guy seemed sorry and made sure the ref still knew what year it was. Number 13, boxer's uncle sucker punches opponent. Sometimes winning isn't enough for people. After Andre Durrell won against Jose Uzcategui through a disqualification, Durrell's uncle caught Uzcategui off guard and landed a heavy sucker punch on the boxer.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Jesus.
My goodness gracious.
My gosh.
That's inappropriate to say the
That's
least.
assault, you guys.
Hey, Uzcategui got a good chair. That's why Uzcategui's so mad.
Number 14, pillow fight. So we showed you underwater boxing, but how about professional pillow fights? This guy seemed to be getting a little too into his match when he tried to pull off some moves like Yoda in the ring. You just know he was practicing that little number in his bedroom before the fight.
I'm sure Logan Paul's watching this stuff. Oh, what the...
Number 15, Daniel Ricciardo drinks out of a shoe with Patrick Stewart. While we've already seen Jack Miller slurping from his boot, Daniel Ricciardo is credited for bringing the strange celebration to Formula One. On one occasion, Patrick Stewart joined him on stage for a sake shot. At this point, should we just start calling our footwear portable cups? Show me more clips, do I hear you say? Don't worry, we collect clips like Lindsay Lohan collects DUIs. Just make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell before taking a look at the other videos found on our channel. That way, you'll be informed the second we upload a brand new video.